doesn't take a long time to figure out that Mansory are among the top supercar destroyers in the world. They've destroyed the $1 million Ford GT, a Lamborghini Aventador, Ferrari F12, and who can forget their lawnmower. And so, when you hear that they've got their hands on Ferrari's most powerful and technologically advanced car yet, you know that the results are going to be interesting to say the least. So, let's take a look. It's based on the SF90 Stradale and it's called the F9XX, alluding to the names of Ferrari's most exclusive factory race cars, and you'll see some pretty insane race-inspired details in this thing. Firstly is that gigantic rear wing that undoubtedly takes inspiration from the Ferrari FXXK Evo race car, and to be honest, it's one of Mansory's nicer wings, especially when you compare it to the stuck-on Halford Specials on their DBX and Urus. The exhausts at the rear have been changed from twin pipes that now look sedate in comparison to these quad pipes in a similar shape to that of the Chiron Sport. These exhausts are surrounded by a new rear bumper shape that actually reminds me quite a lot of the Lamborghini Huracan STO. That diffuser has also been given some proper aggression, and as much as it's a little bit busy, I think that it's a welcome deviation from the more subdued Ferrari styling that we've seen recently, dare I say it. Then there's the front end, and if you thought that the rear was busy at all, then take a second to drink this in. Of course, it's got a gigantic granite tabletop slab of forged carbon fibre over the bonnet. At least the shape does follow that of the carbon on the 812 Competitione's bonnet, but that's about where any OEM plus look stops. The vents on the bonnet, the knife-edged new aero features, and vents on the fenders certainly don't look that OEM, and they're classic Mansory, of course, i.e. ostentatious, overcompensating, and lacking of any finesse. Even the mirrors have got Aypod sitting on the top of them for downforce. Not that I reckon any of this has been wind tunnel tested, but we'll go with that. Also notice that all of the car's badges have been changed because, you know, who wants to wear the badge of one of the world's most prestigious car brands when you can wear one that says, "I lost all my sense of taste about 2 decades ago." Believe it or not, they have improved the performance of this car with a power bump of around 100 horsepower, bringing the total figure to 1100 horsepower with 980 Newton meters of torque. And with a 0 to 60 time of 2.4 seconds, you'll probably be able to outrun the car spotters before they blast you on worst.spec. That is if you can see out of the car, because oh my goodness, can you choose a bright interior. This launch spec model comes equipped with a black interior accompanied by unmissable yellow contrasting colours, with seats that look like a tire covered in yellow paint ran them over. Of course, Mansory logos are draped everywhere and have infested the entire cabin, along with some good old granite door sills. Looking towards the side profile of the F9XX and the hilarity of Mansory's design lie which continues. The wheels are almost exactly what you get if you told a computer to generate a hybrid of Ferrari wheels and Veneno wheels, and the Lamborghini-esque styling doesn't seem to stop there. The side skirts have almost a Murcielago SV shape on them, although of course they've added lots of silly little fiddly bits of carbon and yellow pinstriping everywhere because you just have to. They can't stop themselves, you know, you can't blame them. The STO similarities also haven't stopped there with the rear bumper, as the car has a roof scoop feeding air into the rear just like an STO, and with a lot of Lamborghini vintage all over. But it just makes the car look so busy sitting directly behind the SF90 shark fin. And directly from the side of the car with all of this silly stuff cluttering up the design, it almost looks unrecognizable from a normal SF90, but I guess that's the goal, hey? Make the car so unrecognizable and so undesirable compared to cars from Ferrari's own brand that they can't even be bothered to sue you. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, and let me know down below, is this one of the better Mansorys you've seen? And also, let me know what the worst Mansory car you've ever seen is. I'm very curious to see what you guys come up with. The lawnmower is an interesting one to look up. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support throughout these years. It means so much. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.